Now a hot start. We are into the hotel. People are running down the lobbies. A Mr. Mosby-like situation. No running in the halls, Jet says, as he's going to kick this thing off with a couple kills, Timor.
That's a quick
Uh-oh.
quick kill there for the first blood out of Jet, as the rest of his team is finding a lot more of the damage, and they're going to be able to amass a quick 20 seconds on this first hard point, which is no laughing matter, as this one's usually pretty scrappy back and forth, and Tenacity putting down some great shots. Goes for a 2 onto Control, but he's able to walk away from it. That was a risky nade there. I feel like I stick that box every single time.
Damn straight. I mean, I've already seen a team nade in this game already, so I mean, we're gonna hope to keep it clean, keep the team fire out of it. But yeah, like you're saying here, 33 seconds and counting for the LA Dweebs on Hill 1, and like it does not happen usually. You don't get a lot of time on that P1. We usually just kind of see the teams feel each other out, but Chitty Poo doing all the slaying he needs to do is he's going to come into the hill and find another one. LA looking for the break onto the second hill here. This is a big start for the game, and they're coming in champions hot.
Tenacity making a god play, though. He's able to find a 2-piece and got spawns for his team there. So the Toronto Falters are able to get in quick, and they're going to start setting up on this hill. The Dweebs are forced to funnel in through this back spa area. Some great nades out of Control, going to do some great damage onto the casting champ himself, Mr. Beaky. But he's going to get away with his life for now, and K-Jet has walked into the hill, and Beaky finds a kill, able to take him out, goes for 2, looking for 3, not able to get it. And the Falters are doing a really good job of kind of just keeping this really mixy here, not allowing the Dweebs to leave this spawn so they can go ahead and set up for P3.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an ugly start there for the Falters after they gave up so much time from P1, right? You wanted to see them get a good hold in for that P2, but yeah, like you said, many great breaks back to keep it mixy, and I think, you know, get a good 20 seconds of time, and here they are. They have a good defense starting this P3 hill, which is just a big hill. Jet is continuing dominance, 8-3 so far, popping in, picking 2 on either side, gonna keep looking. Chitty Poo's gonna be in for the help now. Tenacity clearing out his own stuff, though. Control unable to find that one, as Tenacity's gonna break this hill for them. Toronto will get a good hold now off.
Yeah, they're starting to get a nice chunk of time here in the snake pit, the kitchen hill, so hard to break. And you can see exactly why. All the doors you got to walk through, and the Dweebs are just getting absolutely demolished. And now Beaky's on the move, looking for 2 onto Chitty. Not able to find it just yet. He's swapping weapons, gonna try to get away, but Chitty takes him out. And the battle for rotation is on. As you can see, white and purple arrows flowing all around the map. They're trying to set up for this P4.
Yeah, overall, such a successful hill there out of Toronto, able to battle back into the game. They now will have a slight lead going into the next point. Going to be decide to ditch it even a little early to try and get closer on this break. But I do see a setup in for LA. These first kills are going to be critical. Beaky's going to try and find one on the desk. Trauma will pick him up. They now quickly are enclosing on the point and getting all the kills they can, but Toronto being kind of shut out so far. But to get the guy in the hill, that's a big kill to get. They're not counting now. Tenacity finds 2 kills. Gonna fly out on the desk. Can they trade Trauma out right now? Trauma will not be traded. Control gonna give him some help, and Trauma has been just being a nuisance on this desk, as they are gonna find all the surrounding kills now. Will they predict the spawn out of Ragnar, though? The backside doesn't even matter when Trauma just keeps slaying on this desk. He will not die over there, but he finally goes down as the death god himself. Kira is going to help try to break this hill now, Morgan.
Yeah, he's doing all he can to try and get in through that arch side, but his teammates are able to find a couple big kills. You got Chitty Poo, though, to deal with. Kira finds the kill, able to get that last 10 seconds, keeping it nice and close as we move over to the restaurant hill. You've got Beaky holding the line. He's doing everything he can for his team to secure this chandelier spawn, kind of get him in close here, but he's also able to kill the player off of hill. So now they can flood in through the front. Tenacity putting down big damage and some more damage, but not able to find any kills. And it wasn't enough to soften them, as the Dweebs are in, and Control finds the final piece so they can start getting this hardpoint time.
Yeah, you got to give some credit to LA Dweebs for the slow break there, as they were all in sights. It seemed like Toronto was just about to collect all the kills and just unable to get the damage down. No trades could really be had. And now LA has been able to soak up some more time in this hill again, but we're going to have to see another Beaky break here as he's ripping in. He's going to try and fly in, snaps over to the second, unable to finish them. Tenacity on the backside will get picked up, as well as LA Dweebs are going to show a commanding force on this hard point, as we are going to go back to the patio after this one.
You can see the Falters players are well aware that they need to secure that parking lot side. You got number 1, that's Ragnar. He's locking it down over there. It's a big kill from Beaky to start holding that front line, and the chow from Kira taking out KJet. You love a good ego chow, but he is locking down spawns for their team. And you can see the Dweebs starting to try and maybe force these spawns out. They're sending every single player they got to the restaurant side. Ragnar's able to find one before he's traded, alerting the troops, letting them know, yo, there's a whole bunch of boys back here in the parking lot.
Yeah, they be fighting back there, and Chitty is doing most of the cleaning as he's going to find another 2 kills, and they just got to find some time now, LA, if they can get on the backside of this hill, but Kira maybe trying to wait a bit, going to get some awful timing with Jet coming right up there at that moment. Trauma chowing out, Beaky getting caught with the knife, unfortunately, as LA is just going to find the kills to get themselves these last remaining 30-ish seconds on this hill, and that'll pretty much give them a 60-point lead now going into the new set of rotations again, but I know Toronto's main focus now has just got to be on not having another 40-second P1 before we go into P2 again.
Yeah, you cannot let that happen at this point. You can see how hard Ragnar wants it. He's letting those snakes fly, but control the shots too nice. Able to find 2 before he's traded out. And the Falters are here to stay on P1 for the time being. They're able to find all the kills, and they are going to be able to start getting in the hill just for a second before they get chopped down. And this is exactly what you want for the Dweebs. You just want to hold on to that 60-point. And Chitty Poo has just been absolutely frying. 19 and 11. I believe he's got a cruise missile in his back pocket, and it is it's been his map so far.
Yeah, guys just firing. I mean, Control has also had a lot of moments as well. Like, and Jet been flying as well. And like that Trauma, that desk defense is almost what started to break this thing open for the LA Dweebs so far. But not over yet. Toronto does have pretty good positioning going towards the back of P2 right now. They are going to have to find Trauma back, or else Trauma is going to be a pain in the backside, and we know Trauma, it's a pain in the frontal cortex alone. So I mean, gotta get into the back and defend this point and get Trauma out of there. Right now we have Beaky just holding down that chandelier side, but they're gonna try and go through the frontal lobby. This break is everything. They killed Trauma early. Those are some good shots from Kira. The crossfire is in. Control's gonna get one, but most of the damage has been done, and the Toronto should have the good spawns here, Timur.
It looks like they do have the good spawns here, and you can see Kira just playing it very slow. He knows that there's a player around the corner, and Falters are just working these kills right now. The team shots are in. They've got every single doorway sealed, and they can find another 30 seconds on this hill, bring it really close to a tie ball game, but the Dweebs were able to break in last time. So they're going to have to do this the exact same to get in, but Chitty finds a 2-piece. There it is. Off the back of Chitty, they're able to walk in. Control finds one as well with some help from Mr. Trauma. And you can see that number 7 player, KJet, already moving ahead. The Dweebs are trying to end this right here.
Yeah, and that Dweebs break at the last second there could be a blessing in disguise if you're looking at it at a glass half full side from Toronto, as they did get a couple more guys than they might have normally got into this new spawn, but we already have Control in here. He's going to have 2 people coming in quickly from both the doors. This is going to be a bloodbath in the kitchen early. Kira finds the first one, going to find 2, reload the gun. Trauma's going to start poking his head in. Does Kira push this? I bet Kira does. Kira's laying down though. He's going to get, they're going to fly out on them. Toronto's going to clear the boxes out, but they're going to have another push incoming. Beaky's got to go huge. They've got to find these kills. Jet's going to get up and snap on Beaky. Ragnar's got to find some shots down lane. They're looking over there. Control's going to find his. Chitty's going to collect a couple. Kira going off in the kitchen. The kitchen's got pandemonium everywhere, but LA Dweebs can't win it here now. There will be 20 seconds more they can maybe get, but Toronto wants another break here, Timur.
Yes, they do. They invest a couple more souls to the meat grinder that is P3. And Beaky's going to be able to get the last 10 seconds or so, but at what cost? As the LA Dweebs have a commanding presence on the map here. They are all the way around this P4 side. They're going to start working these spawns a little bit. And the Falters are going to try to work a pinch here, but they're just getting cut down on the map right now. Another 2-piece to kind of even out the kills just a little bit, but Jet is taking away all the hope. The Dweebs are not on the hill for the time being, and the Falters have got to try and cross this this A control area if they want to get anywhere into this map.
Beaky's got to go big. He finds one. He's going to keep shooting down the lane. That's 2 for Beaky. Chitty, he gets the Beaky though, and that will mean Toronto is pushing all from the outside. 11 more seconds for the Dweebs, but this will be the break. Tenacity's in. They're waiting. They're waiting. The push comes in. Tenacity will find that one. No souls lost left for Toronto. They're getting the hold, but they flip the spawns. Now they're pushing in from the Control side again. Will Beaky and them be able to clean it up? They are, but this next spawn is critical. They can't lose on this one anymore. They're going to leave it and go to new. Toronto getting set up in the restaurant. Do you believe in miracles, Team Org?
Oh, I believe this hardpoint is going to go down to the wire, and Tenacity's getting it started in style with a nice stun kill. And he's going to do some damage, get some info on those players, and turns onto control. Snaps on him, and Kira and Beaky start holding the line, but K-Jet is too big. Takes 2 from him, but Ragnar is in. He's going to start collecting some time here. He's got to get at least 2 kills to try and hold this. I think he stuck his teammate in terrible timing as Tenacity was frying. Finds a 2-piece, but the Toronto Falters are in. They've got the Dweebs spawning back kitchen side. This is absolutely insane, Gitten.
Oh, the push-outs didn't really help, but they did get the trades back now. Tenacity's going to find one more. Jet, this is another 1v1 in Hill. This is big. They're just going to hold it. Oh, Jet's going to get that one. Where's the flank going to come from? Ragnar's in. He gets that kill. Now, one more second. Now they can't win. We're going to see those Toronto arrows start to go new. They can't win on this one yet, but it's going to be damn close. And we've got LA Dweebs already kind of up there. This has got to be perfect from Toronto right away. Got to have it now. Will Toronto get in? I don't think they will. The Dweebs take it 250 to 217. What a map one, Team Org.
My lord, it seemed like the Dweebs were going to troll there for a second. The Toronto Falters were chopping away at that lead, but it just wasn't quite enough. Dweebs walk away with the map one. And
ladies and gentlemen, with almost little to no delay, we are back and we are into the S&D action. Beaky getting some shots on him quick, but he is going to get backed up by his team for a first blood, getting us right back into it, Team Org.
We are right back in, man. After, like you said, a very, very short break here, and you can see Trauma starting to hold down that A bomb site. He's got Kira and Ragnar just kind of forced to push around the map here as Kira wins a big gunfight, able to peel him out of the site behind that pesky little couch. So he might be able to get the bomb down as Ragnar is able to find one on the edge of the map as well. Now Control finds himself in a 2v1 situation, and just like that, this round went a little sideways for the Dweebs.
Yeah, it kind of went back and forth there, right? The first blood from Toronto, 2 kills back quickly from the Dweebs, and then 2 kills the other way to bring us into this 2v1 now. Control had a lot of ice in his veins in that first game, was playing very good Call of Duty. You're going to have to make out the plays here. He is looking, just trying to check every corner. Will he get peeked out by Ragnar? Ragnar's probably just hanging out, waiting for the callouts. Here's that stun go off, going to check things out, get a flash of him there. Seems like he noticed, probably relayed the info to Kira now. As quickly, Control is running out of time. Going to try and push in now, flying in the door. Won't be able to find one, and that will be a quick 1-0 for the Toronto Falters.
That was a pretty good round there out of Kira and Ragnar, able to pick up the pieces and kind of, squeak away with that first attacking round. And that's Kira laying on his tummy there with a really great kill. He's able to find that other one onto Trauma as well to open up that whole situation. So far, it's looking like the Toronto Falters are not ready to leave this series just yet. They're going to try to force us that guaranteed map number 4.
Yes, no, for sure. As Ragnar also electing for a weapon change this round. On to the sniper. Will he see the stuns open? Kira wants to push this quick. Gonna find one.
Ooh.
Look for the second. We'll get a lot of bullets onto him. Gonna be able to clean that up. That's 3 down quickly for the Dweebs, and now Control again left alone, but in a 1v4 as he has to find the first one. Gets it. That's the first kill of maybe many if it's Control's day today, as he's going to push back towards B and take another look.
Yeah, it's looking like he's going to opt to just wrap around the outside of this map here, maybe try to find one of the Falters slipping, but you can see on the mini-map down there, those guys have A down packed. I mean, they are all around that site. Maybe they know they've got bomb down, so they're just going to wait out Control. They know the clock is on their side for now, but Control's not able to win the gunfight, and the Falters walk away with a great round 2.
Yeah, Toronto really just banging through that door right on A Control, just coming in hot. Kira seen, I think, 3 members. They've been breaking through, and he managed to get 1 kill easy. One guy, 1 shot, finished him up eventually, and the help came through. Dude, I don't even know, would Dweebs have gotten the info that Ragnar was running the sniper even there, I guess. I think he got a kill in the first round, so I don't think they would have, but he's going to select to switch back anyway. As, yes, 2-0 for the Falters going into round 3.
Yeah, they're seeming really comfortable right now on this Asilo. I do believe this was their map pick as well. You can see it maybe working in their favors. They're finding a couple early rounds. Kira is on a 5 streak, popping Daddy down mid map, getting a little aggressive, but the team nade. Oh no. You hate to see it, but they were able to find a kill on the Chitty Poo as well, making it a 3v3, make it a 3v2. You got another kill, but the bomb does go down onto the B bomb site, and the Dweebs have got to try to get a retake here.
Yeah, decent little split from Toronto with these two members. This could work out for them. It also could be their deathbed if Tenacity goes down to control. But Tenacity surviving now, going to put them into a great spot, really, as they're going to have to snap in and find him. But Tenacity kind of playing over-aggressive, but had a good shot there. Didn't really need to get it, so he doesn't. Trauma is simply too far away now, though. But Tenacity is going to try and read him and wait for him. He's going to have two bodies banging him, though. And that is Jet on the other side. Will he pick it up in time? It looks like he will, as the Dweebs bouncing back, finding that round under the panic that kind of ensued when they found Beaky at that spot.
Yeah, they were able to clutch that up there. It seemed like Tenacity was going to be able to pull it off for a second, but doesn't quite spot K-Jet coming in to the back door. And that's all she wrote here. And the Dweebs able to clutch the defense. You know, no serious bleeding. You know, we got a round on the board, not going down 3-0 just yet. So that's great plays out of them. And they also were able to, I mean, by no effort of the Dweebs, they were able to stop the streak from Kira. So no cruise missile. You know, that can be really devastating over towards that B bomb site if you're able to get control of that area on an attack. You know, you can really force that enemy team to go into some gunfights, and they do not want to be in them, as Tenacity is chopping them down around the A bomb site. The Dweebs cannot get over Tenacity. He is doing it all. He finds 3, and he knows where control is. He is absolutely hunting, finds himself a quick ace, and that's Toronto Falters with another quick round.
I was about to say that Toronto is just owning the inside of this A building, and it's really Tenacity this round anyway. As soon as he heard that shot come out back yellow there, that guy, I seen his character through the wall just go running for it. And you love to see that. Your dog's got to be hungry during champs, man. You got to be always hungry, wanting that next kill. And Toronto snapping back after that, yeah, unfortunate team kill and round loss, and hopefully going to bounce back and continue this as, yeah, 3-1, and hopefully more games to come in the series.
So far, so good for the Falters, and they're back on attacking side. Seems like they can do really either or on this map at the moment. Kira's leading the charge, able to put some shots onto Chitty. The nades do go into the A bomb site, able to back down that player, but Tenacity's running it down. He does get a little overzealous there, gets picked up with some team shots. And now you've got a 1v3 situation for Mr. Beaky. He's going to try to get the kill on the K-Jet, but he's got his pig sticker out. So I don't think that's going to work.
Actually, really like the play from Trauma in that round, as, you know, Kira had laid down some shots previously. And finally, when he gets that first trade back to bring it to the 2v3, Trauma would made sure to not waste any time, as he knew exactly where he was and ran right onto him, because he would have had a good chow right away and then knew he was running away from him. So good cleanup kill to make sure they brought that to a 3v1 and then shut down Beaky early. And yeah, 3-2 again, as LA Dweebs not going away.
Yeah, they're holding on right now. You know, nothing too crazy. It seems like when Toronto does win a round, they do it in style. But the Dweebs are playing very scrappy right now, and they're opting to go into that A building once again. This is pretty standard Asilo search and destroy here, and the Trauma able to take out Tenacity. It's going to open up that defense quite a bit, as he was just a mountain to try and climb the last round. So now Trauma is leading the charge. He's got the bomb, and they're just going to wait him out.
Yeah, it's this Trauma v Kira matchup. Who will blink first? Who will attack first? As they're both hanging out, but it might be Chitty. As Chitty's going to pop the dead silence. Seem to take a route now. They're both going to bang out. There it is, the chow. Trauma finding it onto Kira. That was good. They popped the deadie. They both went for it at the same time. Going to take over the A site. The bomb will go down now in a 2v3 for the Dweebs. So going to see that, but Beaky brings it to a 2v2 quickly. They know the bomb just went down, and I think they can assume both guys were in there. I mean, they might have had that information, but I guess not for sure or not. But either way, Ragnar and Beaky, the ARs, into a 2v2, would like to have this one.
Yes, they would, and they start to put down some wall bangs. They know that these players are going to be in one of these corners. You can see that couch is made out of absolute oak wood, not able to get Chitty through that. But the break starts to come through. Big chows, and
Wow.
they're able to walk away with it. Beaky finds the 2 with some team shots from his good old buddy Ragnar, and they're able to break in, get the defuse. The Toronto Falters make it 4-2.
I love seeing that from the ARs there. They play that just like ARs should, nice and slow, bang out when you can,
Oh,
hang out, pop the door, wait another second, delay inputs, and then just bang it at the same time. And they went for it, and the trades worked out because they did it. It was good, fundamental Call of Duty teamwork.
I mean, fundamentals for sure, but that kill from Beaky, that was a little nasty there. Hit him with the good old Predator laying on the floor's cheese. He's able to find a big one there. So Toronto Falters are currently putting the Dweebs into the sleeper hold. They're going to try and go ahead and take them out here in this round, force that match point. And they're getting a little aggressive on the attack once again, getting into that A bomb site. The nades are coming through. Tenacity knows there's a player in there, but KJet's able to find Beaky. So that's going to make it a 4v3 situation for the Falters, and they got to slow it down a bit.
Yep, I'm going to have to hit the brakes now. Can't really push the same way, but Nasty having a little fun with the door. Something's going on inside there. He's going to try and peek this out. Let's see what... I know my man Tenacity cannot wait long. He's getting that feeling in his pants. He wants to go for it. He's going to try and find Shitty.
Oh.
Shots kind of get traded back and forth. And quickly snap out. Trauma will come out the better on that end, though. As now it is a 2v3 for Kira and Ragnar. What can they do? Kira's kind of owned the site now, which, is a big point on LSCLO to get in here and control this area. But they're running out of time now. Going to have to find the plant before I have a stroke. Trauma from that anyway. Is Kira, Ragnar waiting on 20 seconds. Bomb's going to go down at A.
Yeah, he's finally able to get that bomb down. So now clock is on the side of the Falters. It's going to be up to Kira to try and find one, and Ragnar does his job. He takes out Trauma, so it's a 2v2 situation. You got 30 seconds on the board, and Control and KJet are all that's left to try and pick up the pieces on this round here. Control is definitely aware that there is a player in that bomb site. There always is. And Ragnar able to find KJet running through the top area. It is all down to Control. You've got members of the Falters covering all the angles, and they're able to force the match point with a really great round of search and destroy there.
Yeah, again, the setups for Toronto have been, I thought maybe they lacked in the hard point. They've looked really good in the search and destroy. They've always kind of had their bomb planter playing close to site and then having a guy good and spread away. Even there, it looked like I believe it was that Trauma or who that quite was that pushed up top bar there. Like, knew he was there and pushed it and everything. But, I mean, it's just a hard chow. It's taking time off the clock to go to him. And then you got a whole nother guy, right? You got to get to in the site in the end of that. So just using the clock to their advantage and just playing all the aspects of search and destroy the right way.
Let's see if they can keep it up here, because we know the Dweebs are no pushovers. They were able to win that hardpoint very scrappy. Control's able to find the first kill, but Ragnar immediately trades it out. You got a 3v3 situation. The Toronto Falters are spreading the map here. They got Kira in a cheeky spot. Not going to go down easy on this A bomb site. And I'm sure he can hear players all over, but Beaky's able to find KJet on the edges. So now it is up to Chitty Poo and Trauma, but Chitty gets taken out. Trauma gets spotted, able to find one, but he knows he's got players all around him. He's going to have to hit a route here. Dead Silence does come up, and he's going to pop it right away. Bomb is in hand, so this may be the game's winning route here.
Yeah, we got to see, will Trauma make the play that his team needs? Beaky kind of reads it, going to play his life. I like that. Got the information. Trauma flying out now. Beaky not being able to be found. Just making sure he's playing his life. Going to look to go towards this B bomb now. Trauma is, as he's going to get this thing down. Beaky's kind of got the read on it, though. What kind of timing will he get? Got to think once the bomb goes down, you don't even know if he wants to take the 1v1, because then he might be given the 1v1 over, but the grenade's going to come in. Oh, it's not going to get through. Trauma's going to fly out the other side, and Kira will find that kill to ice our search and destroy and bring this series to a 1-1, Team-Org. Flawless search and destroy, really, from the Falters.
Yeah, they just seemed like they were in the driver's seat for that entire match. This was their map pick. They seemed very comfortable, and it definitely showed there. They're able to push this back. Another quick commercial break from the crew, and the Toronto Falters are on the attacking side. It's Expo Control, baby, and they are already in that A objective. got the clock stopped, working on that first tick. K-Jet's going to try to stop the bleeding, and he's able to do that. His teammates pick up a couple of the trades, but Beaky is nearby to cut down that player as well. So now the Dweebs are starting to push up on the map a little bit, get a little bit of momentum swinging their way, and Chitty Poo finds a big two-piece, but Tenacity is able to step onto that B point, but he's going to have to do a lot to stop these Dweebs here.
Yeah, he's kind of got to go huge too, because these kills are all coming in for the Dweebs, including their own team at this point. But Kira gonna fight a couple back. That's 2 down, which is kind of like 3 when you had that other team kill come through. And this will be a big kill. He's not gonna get that. I'm
Ooh.
kind of shocked with the nade tap, but those shots through the wall must not have done as much damage. He is very weak, obviously, but they're gonna have to fight to regain control of this point, which they are going to do, it seems like, unless Beaky can say something about it after he finds 2 huge kills. Give them a shot at B. I thought Toronto was on the brink of getting put in the blender, but just made enough kills happen when they've needed to get onto this B point, and they are seemingly going to lock it up now and give us another minute on the clock, Morg, and we're going to get going to this pool point.
The A control side. It's been a minute since I've had to cast over this particular objective here, but we all know how difficult it can be to take. You can see Beaky just kind of playing his life towards that backside, trying to secure a kill here, but his teammates are getting chopped down on rotation towards the A side. You can see those Dweebs players on the mini-map. They've got a nice spread. They're all around the hill, and K-Jet was able to find Beaky. So now the Toronto Falters have to try and work through the front here and get some position on this hill.
Yeah, LA just holding this setup, really just not letting anything through. Here comes the push from Toronto. Good stun. They're going to find that kill without losing a man. That's huge. Next up will probably be this Trauma character. They're going to have to find him. He's going to take out Beaky. Nice lane from Ragnar. He's going to find him there. But Chitty's going to trade it right back. You got to find a couple chain kills together to get yourself onto this point, and then you can kind of hold it from within. As now we see LA start to scramble a bit. They've lost some guys towards this point. Toronto has assumed a lot of area right now. But LA finding 2 big kills. Beaky's got to go huge. He finds 2 big ones. Gonna get killed, but I think that might have been the trophy because Chitty just went down. Yeah, the trophy explosion will get him, but Ragnar is here. They need to find the kills right now, or Ragnar honestly can just stay alive and wait for his teammates to come. Kira's gonna close out 1, picking up the AR. Tenacity will find another. That's 2. Tenacity off the top. That's a 3rd kill now. They're gonna flood the point more.
Oh. They were able to find the last kill, and now you can see those Falters starting to circle the hill a little bit there. They still got some players pushed out. Tenacity leading the charge, though, able to find a big one. Maybe another. He walks away with it. Now the Falters are winding away on that last tick, and that is all she wrote. The Toronto Falters able to sneak a slow and steady attack round.
Yeah, Tenacity from the top rope there coming up and just rolling through and finding all the kills he needs to break that point wide open. And they just a good patient push from Toronto. You know, they were getting some kills, but Dweebs were like I said, they were a kill or 2 away there when they had 2 points up from being put into the blender a bit, but just staying rowdy and fighting back. And now they're up 1-0 in this control. I remind everyone at home, this is a 1-1 series so far. This is a big swing map right now.
Yeah, this map is huge for dictating who is going to come home a champion and who is just going to be sad. So Kira leading the top charge, able to find 1 onto K-Jet, but Chitty Poo does get the first blood, so it's a 3v2 around the hill. Control's able to find another one, and that's a big 2-piece out of Ragnar. Only 1 player left alive. That is K-Jet on the backside of that A objective. And the Toronto Falters got a good feeling that maybe these Dweebs are going to rotate across, and they are rewarded for that with Beaky and some nice shots. 12-6 right now, doing his thing.
Yeah, Beaky just rolling through him, and I mean, Tenacity gonna wait, gonna get stunned out. Says you gotta come to me if you're gonna want me dead on this point. But Kira off to a relatively slow start, but I think he's been on the AR, you know, playing a more tactical role, and we'll have to see on the defenses. Now LA's found a couple kills and 2 points onto A. The Toronto's going to have to snap into action. Kira now pulling out the sub immediately when it becomes crunch time. Going to have that out. Hydra skin on it and everything. And let's see if Hydra goes to work. Going to look for the first. Not find the kill there. Going to get lit up, but he's going to find it on the Chow. Getting killed on the other side, but that'll open up him for a trade. So that was good play by Kira to open things up. But Dweebs are already on B.
They're in B, and they've already got a tick. It's winding down that second one right now. They've already got 2 at A as well, so this is getting a little shaky now for the Falters. They got to play some pretty perfect defense here to try and defend this A point. They are down 2 lives, but they've got all the map control for the time being. They can try to get some of these quick kills. Kira's able to do just that, finds one before he's traded. So now Chitty Poo and KJ are going to start working around that backside of the map, and Control finds a big one onto Tenacity. Kira's able to clean out Chitty Poo. And this is looking like the Falters are going to hold for now.
I drop Ragnar right on that spa sign, have him give the call outs, looking left, looking right, looking middle. He'll see just about everything from right there as we're seeing these flank routes come through. Trauma right back into the spawn again. Looks like he's going to come from the windows, but we got Beaky playing a little snaky up in the front. Will they be able to see him? Finds Jet. Will he turn around in time? Control will find that trade. Kira going to clear Trauma out of the back again, which again pushes this push back, but Control finding a big trade as well. They've kind of cleared out the top of the spa building to get up there. Chitty's going to find a kill in the back. A lot of these Toronto arrows are going to have to turn now, but they're going to get shot in the back from Jet. Jet's going to find one. Jet's looking for a second, or Control is looking for these kills now. He's going to find one again, and Chitty finds a third. This is all coming very quickly now, and Toronto is out of this A point, and LA is in to make it 1-1 now, T.
Man, this is just trading attacking blows right now. You can just see how powerful the stack is. Word to El Jefe himself. They're able to, demolish that last point. With only 2 guys on, it just disappears. So they're able to lock that down, and I imagine we're going to see a lot more attacking wins as we move forward.
Yeah, I mean, teams just get trading like crazy and, good comms when you need them kind of thing, and gotta bear down and just get those setups in. I mean, I think we've been just a kill away from these teams getting a bit more put in the blender, but we're not refusing to go down without a fight. So they're finding that kill and they're battling back, getting themselves position. And I mean, especially from LA Dweebs that round, right? They got those 2 ticks immediately on A, which is just a great start, really, as far as Himmelmat goes. So, and they're not really slowing down now with 2 big kills off the start, looking to push Toronto back. And as he had to load the gun, unfortunately. Gonna find some good timing on a Chitty, but he couldn't finish that kill there. So Control's gonna get one. Control's gonna get another. Trauma will find a 3rd kill. Beaky's gonna go down now too. Toronto is being pushed back to spawn. Haven't even found a kill yet.
24-30. The LA Dweebs are holding the line, and the kills just keep racking up. They're making it very difficult for the Toronto Falters to get any sort of map advantage. That's a big kill out of Tenacity. He's going to be able to stop the clock for a little bit, give his team a little bit of time to work. He does find another one. So Beaky finds one as well towards the B side. And just like that, the Toronto Falters find themselves a little bit of position. They still got to get these players off spawn, and you can't die to K-Jet as he's coming through. Ragnar does find the trade, and now they're going to start working on that second tick. It starts to go up. Kira holding the line, able to find one. He's going to have to find another one in the side of Control if he wants to cap this for his team. And Control comes through with the clean sweep. Finds both players back over towards the A side. K-Jet is cleaning them off as well. They don't get the ticket A. And this is not looking good for the Toronto Falters.
No, it looked great there for a bit, and then Trauma and the boys were able to find a bunch of kills. And Control made that look nice and easy. Slipped right beside Kira and found the kills. But now they're in this last push. Kira's gonna make the kill happen. It seems like they will finish B, but Control's in with the God dive and absolutely gonna light him up. But Ragnar finding a nice trade back. Needed one more though, as Jet keeps him out of the point now. This is an all-out flood now for Toronto. 19 seconds on the clock. They have to keep their composure. You have to find a way back to this B point, which they will do. Tenacity gonna find Jet, but Jet's gonna get another chance. Not gonna get it. This is absolutely huge from Toronto. They need to get their minute on the clock. 4 lives down is better than 0, I guess, in the same way. So Control coming in now. Here's the push. Tenacity gonna get killed by his own man. This could be very bad. Chitty Boo is gonna clean it up. The last kill trade is gonna get Beaky, gonna get in time. He does. He'll finish that point off. We have a minute. They are down 5 lives, but Toronto can do this, T.
It only takes one good wave. That's all you need. And you can see they're already slowing it down quite a bit. They're gonna play this very methodically. Tenacity does get shot at quite a bit. He knows there's a player in the backside. He's going to start pushing onto this A objective. Chitty Poo is able to find Beaky, and K-Jet is spotted one as well. But he gets taken down with some nice team shots. Tenacity and Kira able to secure the kill. They get onto the objective. So now they're going to force the Dweebs out of their hidey holes. They got to push the hill, and Trauma does just that. Finds Tenacity, able to keep that clock rolling in their favor. There's only 5 lives left for Toronto, so they have got to pick up the pieces quickly.
Yeah, you can see them again, just probably in the calls and the comms. Slow down, let's wait, let's get a kill. Got to get a push together. This is going to be our last one with 20 seconds left. They'll find 2
Oh,
kills on the entry. This is absolutely huge. You got to find this kill in Trauma. You can see Kira like a dog off a leash running for him. He's going to go just choose to go right in the point, stop the clock. I like that as a play as well. Trophy's going to go down. They got to get guns out now, though. Ragnar going to get collapsed on. Kira going to get collapsed on the other side. A nice break from the Dweebs comes in, and that's going to end this round. I think 9-1 are the lives now. Tenacity's got to go absolutely massive, and he will not be able to as the Dweebs put up another round win to go up 2-1 now.
here we go. A defensive win from the Dweebs. Seemed like Toronto was going to be able to pull it off, even if just for a moment. But the Dweebs held strong. And they worked their trades, and they were able to just keep the Falters off that hill there. So now back on the defensive side, Toronto's got to do the same if they want to hold on to this Expo control.
I was gonna say, I just checked the score. I couldn't believe it. Controls 24-10. I mean, did he name himself after the mode? Is this guy just got it on lock at this point, my man? Like,
Big
knows
fan.
what he's doing. Yeah,
Ooh.
this guy's voting for control year in year round. Which hey, I don't got no problems with control personally. But back into the match, the Dweebs trying to hold on to this attack push they've got going right now, but gonna get cleared out by Tenacity. Cure back on the AR a bit, finding the kills, but Jet will
Oh,
clean up too. That snap was kind of outrageous for how deep that guy was. But Jet gonna get it on the point, waiting for Beaky now to come down this hallway. I'm not sure if he knows, but he's just waiting on it. There comes the door peek. Jet says, thank you very much, Beaky, as he goes to the other side to find control. Kills coming through. Dweebs have been
oh
really good
no.
at pushing A team right now, Timur.
Yeah, they have been, and they're getting rewarded for
And
it in plenty. So they're able to find 2 ticks, working on the third, and the Toronto Falters are going to be forced to defend the B side of the map. Which isn't impossible, but it is way more difficult than defending the A side. And Trauma in through the front with a big kill onto Kira. Gonna go ahead and try to get some position. You know there's players nearby, able to find Ragnar. He's keeping it rolling, puts
oh,
big damage down. He's gonna spot a couple players.
oh
KJet
yeah.
is in for the cleanup, but not
Oh,
able to find Kira. So the Toronto Falters are locking down this theater side for the time being, and the Dweebs are gonna have to try and work through, funnel through that top area and try to remove these players from the backstage.
yeah, but Trauma definitely been feeling it lately. He is just fired up in there, flying at guys. I love to
Ooh.
see that out of Trauma. Ragnar finding a big kill in a Chitty. These trades are like massive, right? Like, because this is a tough point to get to for both teams, and really, so we're gonna have to see these teams find a 4 down if they're gonna want to get control. As Hira is just trying to play his life. They want to eliminate Jet early. They're gonna do so. 2 kills for Toronto, make it 3, and this 4th member is nowhere to be found. So minute 15 on the clock, 15-16 in lives. Toronto can defend this B point. It's definitely not impossible. So the cruise missile, again, that's kind of one of the strengths to leaving B, right? Is that the cruise missile is tough to get anywhere worth use. So at the end of the day, they're going to have to get in there the natural way. As Kira's trying to play in the spawn a bit, but he's going to
Mm.
get picked up. That's the first kill. Beaky's going to slow it right back down, though, T.
Yeah, that was a great corner out of Beaky there to secure the one. He knows he's got a player nearby, goes for the chow, not able to get it. Tenacity should be good for the trade, though, as
You bet.
Ragnar and crew are doing a great job of locking down this B objective. There's only 37 seconds to deal with. The Dweebs have got to try to get in here, but the guns of the Falters are starting to get hot, and they may find themselves in the tick lead. I think it's actually tied at the moment. It might come down to kills here if the Dweebs aren't able to get another tick. Although, do you want defense?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you're right. It's kind of, you both have very good shots on this anyway, but last Dweeb's push is seemingly falling up short, but they are getting up there. They're in the zone now. This is where it comes down to it. You got to find these kills. Kira finds a huge first one. This push through the theater is going to be shut down. There will be no kills coming in for the Dweebs, and the kills are going really in the favor of the Falters. I wonder if that's enough to swing it, and like you said, get defense. I'm not sure which one we said was going to get defense there, but I do believe that either way, we are going to get a banger round 5 in our swing match, right? Like, we got to remember, this is like, you're going to go up 2-1 in the series in Chumps, man. Like, this is just a critical round. I don't care what side you spawn in. You got to be ready to go. Dog off the leash, Teamwork. Dog off the leash.
Yup, it's chumps, baby. You can't leave nothing on the line right now. You can see the Dweebs were able to get defense but we all know how volatile that can really be in Modern Warfare 2 control. Toronto Falters were able to slow it down and make it really scrappy these last couple attacking rounds. It's all going to come down to this here. May be your entire series on the line as KJet able to find a first blood, finds himself another one, gets his buddies trade there as well. And this is going to be the Dweebs starting to push out that pool side of the area. They really like giving up that B side of the map.
Yeah, you're right. And Tenacity tried to get to the back very early there and would eventually be shut down. But Toronto onto this B point, waiting for a shitty flank. It seems like they're going to find one. Start to run it up, I imagine. Check this out. They're going to get one tick in. Control starting to poke forward. Just going to contest this. Let Trauma, let the flanks come in. And they will do just that. Nasty finding that kill there too. Chitty going to clean up another one. Control the only one kind of on this right now. Chitty's giving him the flank right away. He'll find that kill as well. A nice clear out by the Dweebs as the lives are up 5 in their favor and 50 seconds remain now. Toronto's got to find something now.
You need a couple big kills here from Toronto to break through this spawn trap. So you got players getting in those power positions all over the map. You can see Trauma already pushing up. They're forcing the Falters to spawn close to that B objective, kind of putting them in a hole, and you can see how deep it is as all the Dweebs are finding the kills. Chitty Poo having himself a map, 31 and 24. KJet's 33 and 22. The slaying power from the Dweebs is showing right now. It's only one tick of progress has been made towards that B side, but Deddy's popped. Tenacity's into the back. He spots KJet, able to find him. So that's going to open up the map just a little bit, let the rest of the Falters flow in, and they're going to start stacking that B objective. They got the second tick there. I don't think... No, it never came through. I think they're able to finally get it there. There it is. Only 9 seconds to deal with left now, and the Toronto Falters are holding on to B.
Yeah, Chitty was just waiting and waiting and waiting, and I mean, it worked out for the most part, other than the fact that Toronto is going to finish it now, and they got a guy on the A point. So this is actually very doable for Toronto. That looked very scary for a minute, but now the kill's coming through. They still have a guy in, so I mean, as long as you have that guy in, you're in a really good spot. Beaky finds a good first kill. Gonna get traded, but I mean, what more can you ask? It's now a 3v3, but all of his teammates are coming out of spawn, and Chitty's popping Deddy, and going to be a problem now. Ragnar sees him there. Oh, gets a lucky car explosion. Almost able to eliminate Chitty. That would have been a huge kill. They can finish him off. Nasty gonna get found out by Jet. And Chitty's kind of got them frozen in spawn. So this is slowed down again. 45 seconds to go. 9 lives on the board for Trauma. For Toronto Falters, I mean.
Yeah, only 9 lives to deal with towards the Dweebs 18. You can see how slow they had to play it as Ragnar is checking literally every single nook and cranny coming out of his spawn there. Looking for that number 7 player in Chitty Poo. But they have got a decent spread on the map right now. Tenacity able to find one on the KJet. The streak does come through, so the Dweebs are going to have some information. Chitty Poo takes himself out with his own cruise. Does him a favor there. The Falters are able to stop the clock. They're going to get in at 12 seconds. Beaky able to find a big one onto Trauma. It's going to be up to Control to maybe try to wipe these players off. He does some good damage, but gets nothing. The stacks are in. That tick is melting away. And now the last tick is falling as well. The Toronto Falters clutch the Control.
Chitty bangs himself there. That's unfortunate. Able to get the kill on himself. The break coming through Toronto perfectly to end that one. Holy crap, what a breakdown in the last moment, and what back to an electric series. Here it is, match point. Toronto up in the series, looking to close it out for the championships here. 3 down to start. They are starting out the fire out of the cannon, ready to go as now 3 kills back the other way in the feed. This is a bloodbath to begin, teamwork.
A bloodbath indeed. You've got the replacement, Danny JB, holding the line right now. He gets taken out as KJet finds a snappy 3-piece. Dude's on a 5 already, and they're going to start trying to push out these spawns here. They did flip Toronto out. KJet is aware. He finds himself a cruise missile already. He does get traded out, but the damage is done.
Yeah, those points are going to go over the way to Toronto now as they look onto the second hill. LA's got the set up in their play. Beaky trying to break it now as this grenade will probably connect with control. They're going to have to find the finishing shots now. Gun's going to hit, kill him towards the backside. Toronto kind of has the flake if they want to take it. Danny JB's got to be able to get it, which if I've been watching the series, there's a new player in. I'm sorry. Here we go. The P2 hold is coming in. Dweebs are finding the kills. They've got the point. They've got all these Toronto arrows spawning out. This is LA's for now. Anyway.
Yeah, it's looking like Chitty Poo is already on the rotation. He's able to find a two-piece. Tenacity is hunting him down, able to find the kill. But it looks like Toronto's, for the most part, giving up on this P2 already. 30 seconds left on the clock. They're going to start rotating towards that P3. They figure that they can lock that thing down and get a full 60 here.
Yep, they're going to vote to go back and choose to hold, as these points are already going to go to LA, so they'll be up to now about 70 to 18. It's almost a 60-point lead, but as we've seen time and time again, this P3 hill can be a 60-point hill. You just have to find the first opening kills, not let anybody get by you. And Danny starting off by cutting him down here, finding 2 kills down the mid lane. They're going to have to find him. Control's going to come back and pick that one up. Some kills to the front side now. Kira having to work for it. Going to seem to survive now, play his life, which is a good move, but Control continuing. They're going to move forward, but Danny and the guys are closing this gate down. Jet will find one to break in. Maybe here comes Chitty. He'll get that kill. LA is now in. Danny's got to start clearing some bodies out of the point. There's going to be the trade back. Trade's going back and forth right now, but Chitty and the guys are collecting some points, and Control's going to help him get the hold. We have a flip out. LA is back in the driver's seat of this hill once again now, teamwork.
That was such a good break out of LA Dweebs there. Chitty able to get onto the hill and just be annoying, let his teammates find all the kills, and they've just found themselves pretty much a free 60 seconds on the last couple hills here, as Toronto Falters have been forced to rotate once again. They are set up on P4, and we could see the infamous Fortress spawn trap come through, but Tenacity's not able to find one onto K-Jet there. And now the Dweebs are going to start trying to filter in through that P2 side. Trauma able to get away with his life for a second. Going to just try to wait it out, but Tenacity is on the scene, and this is just a purple kill feed right now.
Yeah, it is. They've been really dominant, but these 2 kills on the outside now. Tenacity's got to go big. He's going to get one there before being traded out. LA is now back into the hill again, climbing and climbing in the points, 110 to 46. Been fairly dominant from the start. Finally, Toronto was able to get a bit going there, but then these 3 kills come through, and now they're spawning out once again. Gotta get back in the driver's. They gotta try something new. They gotta get back into this game, as this lead could almost be approaching 100 here shortly.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty much right at 100 points there, as they try to get over towards this P4 side of the, or P5 side of the map here on this Amble Hill. Some nice shots out of Trauma, but not good enough. The AR of Beaky singing a little too strong there. And now the Toronto Falters are going to have priority on the hill to start once again, but a quick 3 dead is all that the Dweebs need to just break in, and they are just stacking this time onto the Toronto Falters.
Toronto just can't get a hold in for the life of them, as finally some kills are going to come in through the backside through a nice spawn in the back, thankfully. Going to get them in and find some kills, but Trauma going to pop a 2-piece really quickly. What will this mean for the longevity of their hold? Looks like they're in the position for a second, but Control, and then the back spawn comes in. Dweebs are going to collect the rest of this time once again, Team Morg, as this lead will now go over the 100-point mark.
Yes, Fortress just seems like such a streaky map anyways, you know, with how strong those money hills can be. And the Dweebs are making really great use of it. And they're not even getting early rotations either. They're just breaking at 30 seconds over and over and just getting all the time. You can see it paying off for them so far. First rotation down, they're up 110. The Falters have yet to cross that 100-point mark, and they are staring down the barrel of a map number 5 unless they can clutch this up here. But you got Control breaking through the front. Tenacity's able to work a little bit of trades here. He's going to try to get into the hill, but some great nades there out of Chitty Poo, able to take him down. He does get traded, and now the Falters are going to get a little bit of presence on the hill, but Control is just peeling them off of it.
Yep, gotta keep fighting if you're the Falters. They've shown a bit more life now in these last 2 hills, have gotten onto the board and are fighting back in as much as they can. Some bad timing there as Chitty Poo makes his own timing. And they're going to now bring this lead to once again up near that 100-point mark, as we are now going back to our second rotation on P2 now anyway. And this is kind of where LA started to make the lead there is really bad. So we got to really see Toronto get in there and get in early before LA is able to get their hold in.
Yeah, we need to see a hold out of Toronto here really, 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 really bad. They're down 100 points. Only a few points to go towards the side of the Dweebs, and they just immediately break that hill once again. They're getting really close to that 200-point threshold, and that is going to start being dagger time for the Toronto Falters, as they're going to watch this Fortress hardpoint slip away. But as I say it, they get a clean 4 dead. Control does get the afterlife nade, so they're going to be able to hold for at least 20 seconds. Danny has one more player to deal with on the hill. Don't know if he's going to be able to find that kill, but his teammates are locking down that P3 side. There is trauma to deal with over here, but Tenacity is able to find him. He can play his life just a little bit longer, might be able to get some spawns, but K-Jet's here. This is a 1v1 for the century as K-Jet walks away with it. Kira is right behind him though, able to fill the position. The spawns are in. They have the immediate rotation towards this P3. And let's see if they can hold it this time around.
You know, all things considered, this is a really good spot for Toronto for where they really could be. This Kira's got to go huge on this hill, and he's going to get the support, and Beaky's got to find another one here, and he will. And then the trophy explosion is going to kill him, unfortunately. Danny finding a kill in the back. They're at least keeping this white, but they kind of wanted to get a huge hold out of this. But I guess just the fact that the Dweebs aren't finishing you out here is a win in itself. And maybe, just maybe now they'll be able to collect the remaining 20 or so seconds. And continue to play the best hardpoint they've played in this match anyway down the stretch throughout the rest of this game. But again, a big hill to climb, but not impossible. And if you're going to ever pull it out in the year, Team Morg, it is tonight during Chumps.
Yeah, you cannot leave anything on the field tonight, folks. This is all she wrote. This is going to be one of the last times you're going to see Modern Warfare 2 competitive COD. So soak it in as we are here on P4, the Cannon Hill. Tenacity trying to play a little bit of door cheese here. Able to find one onto Trauma. He's going to start hitting the rotations. His teammates are all around. He's able to find another one, but they can't quite get in the time just yet. It's been the story of the Toronto Falters all night long, just scrapping and clawing to just even stand in the hill.
No, you couldn't be more right, Team Morg. That's exactly what it's been. But for the instant, anyway, they've got it. Chitty has got a good position up there, too, though. How many will he get before going down? As he's going to find one. There's the second for Chitty. He's going to now start looking for the third. Third will get picked up by Trauma, and Dweebs are in. That'll bring them to a roughly 230 or 235 point where they are at anyway, and Toronto's got a setup in place, but again, just running out of points to give, T.
Yeah, I mean, you got to play perfect hardpoint from here on out if you want to hold on to this map. Tenacity not able to find the two-piece he was looking for there, and some great shots from Danny to get K-Jet. So the Falters able to hold the first 15 seconds of this hill. Seems like a lifetime compared to what they've been holding. And Control and Chitty are in through the back, and Control's Gunny is too strong. 28 and 24. The guy has been beaming all map long, and there's only 10 seconds left on the clock. The Falters break in, though, with a quick three-piece, make it 4. They're able to find a re-break. Maybe something to get them back in this map here. They're going to be able to bring it to about 190. The streak does come through from K-Jet. He is able to find a kill with it as well. Doesn't amount to much, though, as the rotations towards P1 have to come through. Only 8 seconds on the board.
Oh, 2 arrows turned away. Will Tenacity find both here? He's only going to find one, unfortunately. This is another huge kill coming down near the hill. This guy on the hill has got to go huge. They get these kills here. They've cleaned up the guy that's going to stop the spawns. These are some big kills from Beaky. Unfortunately, unable to pull that one, which probably will get them across the finish line here, unfortunately, for the Toronto Falters, and bring us to a Chumps deciding map 5 on Mercado.
Holy smokes. The series that just won't end, baby. These guys are fighting and clawing for every bit of this Chumps match. It has been Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chumps finals matchup tonight. The Toronto Falters and the LA Dweebs, and they're getting started hot. The Falters coming out with a quick 2, followed by a response from the Dweebs to make it a 2v2. I am Teamwork. I am joined by the man himself, Mr. Q. How you doing, man?
Doing good. Like you said, it's been a long series. I mean, they've been throwing punches left and right, and it's no different as we get into the search and destroy. Two guys aside going down almost instantaneously as we are now kind of slows the pace down. Everybody realizing this is Chumps. There's a lot on the line, but Kira stepping it up, finding that kill now to bring this to a 2v1. They're going to try and sniff out this last player, but they can also get the bomb down here on A. But with where Jet has moved up to, I wonder what timing this is going to look like. All the players involved, Peaky crawling up. There's a bomb's going to go down. What is this going to look like? This is interesting. We'll check
Jet
this.
is in it.
Oh, got the info. Oh,
Oh.
Peaky coming up huge there.
My God, it seemed like Jet was in a very clutchable position there. He could have found that 2-piece had he just held his iron maybe. But Beaky's able to clutch it up, finds a first attacking round for his team. And that is exactly what you want to get this Mercado Search and Destroy started off right.
Yeah, and they were the aggressors, right? Like they had started that push out of green and got the kills first, and then, you know, LA did a good job trading back. But I mean, at the end of the day, Toronto was able to finish it out and win their first attacking round. As we're going to see LA quickly go to a B push, and this is going to be unanswered. They're going to get in here for free if they keep this pace up, but they're going to slow down. But not even a one person playing over here other than really Danny, and Danny's kind of just hanging out. He's going to get the information now, throw it over, get some shots onto the bomb planter, but that'll be nothing in the end of the day, as there'll be a 4v4 retake for the Toronto Falters.
You gotta love a good 4v4. Make it a 4v2 as KJet and Control combined for a couple kills here. Some unfortunate timing from Danny. He's got to toss that rock. Almost kills himself in the process, blowing up that car. But he's gonna spot control a couple times, just shimmying around in that low building there. And he jumps and chows, finds a kill onto Chitty Poo, but Control able to work some team shots, and they walk away with the attacking round. And I really like that play there from the Dweebs to just immediately hit that B bomb site. A little unconventional here on Mercado Las Almas.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in the B push, especially early, right? You want to build the idea that you're going to go there, tried and true and often. You're going back to that well for some more WADA. So we will see that next attack push around, see if they will do it again. Or the Toronto Falters, if they'll call the bluff and they'll go there right now again. Kind of an almost who owns the site situation. But Toronto sticking with what works, it looks like. Going to go for an A push. Let's see if this comes out the same way. Chitty looking aggressive as always, coming to the green building. Chitty's going to go up top the upstairs way. Not seeing anything up there. He's gone to that patio area, or not patio, but the umbrellas. And I don't know if Tenacity knows he's here even. But will Chitty get an angle? How's this going to look? Oh, we're going to find a kill into Jet either way first. And Chitty can't really trade it out. It was a little awkward. That's a pretty good trade for Toronto, I guess. And then 3-2 now with Beaky finding another kill. This is now a 3v2. Dweebs this has gotten away from them pretty quickly here.
Yeah, it seemed like Chitty was in a really good spot to maybe cause some problems there, but he just wasn't able to find the kill that he was looking for. And now the Toronto Falters have got the bomb in that low green area, and they're just trying to maybe wait out a couple of these Dweebs players, catch one of them lacking, but Chitty is able to finally get a kill, makes good use of that ledge spot, makes it a 2v2 situation. Deddy is popped. Beaky through the middle, but he gets some bad timing on the Control, and Kira is now in a gunfight against Chitty Poo, but Control is there for the immediate trade. The LA Dweebs clutch the defense.
I swear I blinked and it was reverse roles, and the Toronto had given up their advantage now and caught some bad timings on the other end. So, you know, in the end of the day, Control and Chitty Poo are going to get there. So, got to keep that in mind when you're playing these guys, as now we get LA Dweebs up 2-1, and let's see it, dear Teamwork. What will they decide to do with this offense?
You got to think they might try to just go back towards that A bomb site here, maybe try a little more traditional play. Seems like that is the call. The pre-nades are going to come through. No damage down. Kira is going to get aggressive on the map. Push up to that bomb site here. You can probably hear all sorts of players running around. Deddy is popped. Might be able to find a timing, but Trauma's able to pick him up for a great opener. Tenacity fires back onto Chitty Poo, though. Makes it a 3v3 situation. So now the Dweebs are forced to slow it down a little bit. They know they've got players nearby. Tenacity does get the info off the stun. He's doing his best Chitty Poo impression right now, laying on this top ledge.
Yeah, just gonna hang out there, but he's gonna get found out by Trauma, finding an interesting lane in, and then Trauma's gonna sneak under the radar and find another kill. This is gonna be left in Beaky's hands in a 1v3 now, as he's going to have to make magic happen if he doesn't want the Toronto Falters to go down 2 rounds in a deciding match. The LA Dweebs, he's waiting. Doesn't see any of Trauma there, and Trauma sees all of him. That will push this to a 3-1 lead for the Dweebs.
That was the Trauma show that round there, as he was able to get aggressive, found that player lurking on that top umbrella area, pushed out the second player off trash, and then planted the bomb. I mean, and then he was even able to find another play. So all-star round there for Trauma. He's on a 4 streak at the moment. Control is also on a 4 streak, so might be able to see some cruise missile play here. It's a little more useful on search and destroy, at least for info. But you can see the Toronto Falters are going to try to rotate that bomb towards the B side. There is that number 7 player in Trauma they got to deal with. He's in a ratty position here. So if he can get one and get some info for his team, that could be huge.
Yeah, this is all going to come down to Trauma. What's he going to get done in this moment? Oh, he gets a kill. This is going to lead to a lot. He's going to see the guy planning, too, and find both those kills. Trauma's completely stifled this B-push bomb down. Trauma, go off. Enjoy your stage. You're on the Chumps stage right now, and you're performing. That is an absolutely massive play to make in an up 2 rounds game of Call of Duty right now. Jet's going to find that one as well. Trauma looking like he probably will go down here eventually, finally. Beaky will clean that up, but in an almost impossible 3v1, you would think.
Yeah, it seems like Beaky's going to have to try and clutch this once again. He's going to take a route here, maybe try to find one of these players off. The dead silence does run out, though. So now he is stomping on the map. He has no idea where these LA Dweebs players are. He's able to spot KJet, some nice snaps, but he stops shooting. Now the team shots are coming through, and KJet able to find the kill. That's just unfortunate there for Beaky, not able to finish the first kill. Try to get that 1v3 started just right. So, I mean, the Falters, they got to try to pick up something here, and if they want to hold on to this Chumps.
Gotta reach into that bag. You gotta find something. You gotta find something. Starts out on a hard defense here to read, right? Like, you just don't know what the Dweebs are gonna do. They had that successful A B push off the bat, and the next time they rip A on you. So it's like, what are they gonna do? Looks like A, they're still gonna send the guy over, which is smart, obviously. 3v4 to begin. They've got made mad time to this hill. Tenacity's got to get up there and get his gun hot and ready to go. They are in pretty much to the hill that Dweebs are. At least green is completely covered. And the just awkwardness of it. She's going to get a hit marker. Will he push off of that? It doesn't look like he is looking to do so. Kira's making all kinds of noise. I wonder what Chitty sees, but it doesn't really matter. As Jet's going to find the first blood of the round. Trauma finding that up quickly. And that's going to go poorly for Trauma. Oh, or for Tenacity, sorry. Jet's going to find that one. A 4v1 for the Dweebs. Oh, this is just scenes in the COD team right now, Timor.
Yeah, this has been the Beaky clutch power hour here. He's left in another 1v the world. He's able to find one onto Trauma, though, but he gets put one shot, channeling the impossible head glitch. Dead silence is popped, though. He's able to put some shots onto KJet, but not good enough. The LA Dweebs are looking final here on Mercado. 5-1, match point. Chumps is in their sights.
Chumps trophies are ringing. Chumps bells are ringing. Maybe I'm just concussed, but rings are in my head at this point, Timor. I'm waiting to see. Will this be it? We gotta see something on this last offense from Toronto. They gotta go out swinging here. I know that they want to do more than this.
They definitely have to pick something up here. This is do or die now from here on out for the Toronto Falters. All the nades getting chucked, but no positive hits there, as the trophies are just a little too strong. Tenacity gets back down, but Kira's got his back, able to find KJet. Chitty Poo able to find one as well. I believe Beaky spotted him there, but wasn't able to get the kill. The bomb is down. Chitty is rogue, and he just found another kill. He's looking to end this right now. I don't think he saw Beaky when he opened the door there, but he is just all over this green right now.
Yeah, Chitty looking to call game, and he's, oh my god, he would have had probably a free kill there, I think, if he would have gotten up. See if he's going to go back up again. Is this going to work? Chitty? Gotta make this one happen. If you want Chumps, you gotta get up on something here, my brother. Maybe not, though. Maybe he'll stay on the ground floor and play this out the normal way, because Toronto's the one with the ball in their court. They've got to get this bomb. They've got to find a way to plant.
Oh,
Drama gonna attempt to throw a bit of a ball over to the Toronto guys, giving them a chance with that nade. And Chitty ain't getting up there. Chitty's dying. And I'm cleaning houses. He's gonna find one kill. This is on to Beaky now. Gotta find the kill. He gets the kill now. He's got a plant though with 8 seconds left to go on the clock. Doesn't seem like, well, I guess he can get it off.
oh, control.
Did he get the plant started in time? I don't. No, he didn't. And what a way for it to end. They'll take it whatever way you can get it with a team kill or what. The Dweebs are gonna go up 6-1 and win this division.